This episode of Beyond the Backyard is brought to you by Ultimate Archery and Outdoors, Ultimate Deer Products, Edutrax Incorporated, Red Light Flute Pot Seed Company, Tacticam, and by Jay's Sporting Goods.
Hey, it's Steve with Michigan Outdoor Obsession, and welcome to another episode of Beyond the Backyard, the podcast where we talk about hunting, fishing, and everything outdoors in Michigan. Before we start, I want to thank all of our sponsors, Ultimate Archery and Outdoors, Ultimate Deer Products, Red Light Flute Pot Seed Company, Edutrax Incorporated, Tacticam, and Jay's Sporting Goods. So, this podcast, we're going to be talking about taking your land, whether it's 5 acres or 500 acres, and turn it into something special. A place where deer don't just pass through, they live, they bed, they feed, and they feel safe. Today we're going to be diving into two of the best tools you can use to make that happen: flute plots and water holes. Now, used right, they don't just attract deer, they give you control. They give you predictability, and they give you opportunity. So let's break it down. Let's start with water, because honestly, not enough people talk about water and water holes. Most hunters will spend all summer planting food plots, checking soil pH, liming, or fertilizing, or seeding, but then they don't even think about where the deer are getting a drink. So if you think about this, a deer needs water every day, and if your property doesn't have a reliable water source, such as a creek, a pond, or even a wet ditch, they're going to leave to find it. That's a guaranteed fact. Now, you don't need a full-blown pond to hold deer. I've used everything from just digging a ditch with my tractor to putting in old fish pond into my food plot and making it level and filling it up, and they seem to love it. Now, the key is if you can tuck a water hole along a transition zone between bedding and food, that's golden. Bucks will use it midday, does will bring their fawns to it, and it becomes a natural stop as deer move. Now, a couple tips. Keep it shaded so the water stays cooler and doesn't evaporate as fast. Keep it clean. Dump and refill it every so often, or add a little chlorine tablet during the summer. And if you can, put a trail camera on it. You'll be surprised at what shows up in 80 degrees in October. So, all right, well, now on to food plots. So, everyone's favorite deer hunting project is putting in a food plot. Let's be real. A good food plot can make or break a hunting season. But here's the deal. It's not just about planting something green and hoping deer show up. You've got to match what you plant to the season, your goals, and your hunting strategy. That's key. You want to plant what's going to work best for you. So, spring and summer, think nutrition. We got clover, chicory, alfalfa. These are great for does with fawns and bucks growing antlers. Now in the fall, you're shifting to attraction, which is oats, winter rye, brassicas, turnips. Those start pulling deer when native browse starts to disappear. And then we go into the late season. If you can leave standing beans or corn, that's a buffet when everything else is frozen. That's when you see the big boys during the daylight, during those cold months. Also, not all plots are meant to be hunted. You've got destination plots, which are large, wide open fields where deer feed after dark. And then you have your kill plots, which are small, tucked in spots along travel routes or staging areas. These are the ones you want to hunt. A kill plot might only be 1/4 of an acre, but if it's surrounded by cover and set up with the right wind, it is lethal. I put in a kill plot, last year for the first time on our property. I've had multiple plots over the years, but this one I actually took the time. And I went out and I made a nice kill plot. I planted 2 apple trees within the kill plot. I have a water hole in the kill plot. So I have a lot going on. And I also have a mock scrape. So I have 3 or 4 different types of attractants in one little spot where they can stop. Either they're going to be coming through to hit the mock scrape. They're coming in to feed. They're coming into the water. They're coming to the apples. So there's tons of stuff going on just in that small little area. But always think about your access too. If you can get in and out of your stand near your plot without blowing deer with all your scent, you're gonna educate them real quick. Use screens, mow trails. Plan your entry like you're planning a stalk. Every time you should go into your stand, you're basically stalking your way into your stand. You want to get in there quietly without kicking anything up. But here's where the magic happens. When you put water and food together in the right setup, Now, I'm talking about a well-placed food plot with a little water hole just off the edge. Deer come in to feed, and they'll almost always hit the water before or after they eat, especially early season when it's hot out. They're thirsty, and if your property offers both food and water, they're going to hang out. Now, this combo works because you're giving deer everything they need. You're giving them food, water, and security, and all in one controlled setup. Now, let's talk about some of the few common mistakes guys make and how to avoid them. Overhunting food plots. Even a perfect setup can be blown out if you're sitting it too much. Hunt with the right wind and let it rest in between. It's okay to not hunt on a bad day. And I understand. I've been there. Life's busy. And sometimes you can only hunt on the weekends. Maybe just a Saturday afternoon is the only time you can get out. I will go out there and hunt, even sometimes on a bad wind on a Saturday during the rut. Because that's just what it is. That's the only spot I have to sit sometimes. And the next time you can hunt is 2 weeks from now. So in that case, there's nothing you can really do about it. Another common mistake that hunters make is not doing a soil test. Don't just toss seed and hope. Get a test done. Adjust your pH and fertilize accordingly. Now, you can't blame a bad food plot on a seed company. A lot of times, I think people go out, throw a different seed, and they'll that stuff is junk. But the question is, did you do the stuff required to come up with a good food plot? They're expecting you when you buy a seed for your food plot, no matter what company you're buying it from. I use Red Light out of West Michigan there. He'll even tell you, get your stuff tested. Because if you're not doing everything on your part, you can't expect that food plot to come in perfectly when you're not doing what they tell you to do. So get your soil tested for your food plots. Next is a wrong seed choice. Planting stuff that doesn't match your region or your soil is a waste of time. Know what grows where you live. And the last mistake people tend to make is poor access. I'll say it again. If a deer knows you're hunting them, it doesn't matter how good your setup is. If you're loud going in and you haven't cleared the branches and you're breaking stuff going in, or you're in an area where they easily can spot you from where they're at, I don't care how good a spot you have at that location, you're wasting your time. And here are a few quick wins. So add a mock scrape near your water hole. Bucks will start checking it. I've already got my mock scrapes freshened up. I went out there and did some Ultimate Deer products. They have some scrape starter, and I got mine. They're already coming in. Last night I had a buck come in 2 days after I got it freshened up. And use a dripper to keep scrapes active near food plots. And the third thing I want to give you to kind of help you out is use screens like Egyptian wheat or switchgrass, which they have a hide and seek from Red Light Food Plot Seed Company. It grew 10 feet last year. I have it so I can walk in and they can't see me go to my stand. It gives me that extra cover walking in and getting in and out of my stand without being busted. So at the end of the day, this all comes down to being intentional. You don't need 200 acres and heavy equipment to make an impact. A water hole and a couple bags of seed and smart planning can make a 10-acre property hunt like a 50-acre farm. Give deer a reason to stay. Make your property a place they want to be, not just a place they pass through. When you do that, you're not just hunting deer, you're building a habitat. You're shaping the herd and becoming a better steward of the whole land. That's it for today's episode of Beyond the Backyard. I hope you picked up something useful. And if you did, share this with your buddies. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and leave us a review wherever you listen. If you got questions about waterhole or food plots, send us a message at michiganourobsession@gmail.com. I'd love to see what you're working on. Until next time, stay after it, stay outdoors, and keep pushing beyond the backyard.